On here for Seconds Out with Slim Albaher and, of course, Andre Rozier in the corner. New addition, Andre. Let's start with you, Andre. I'll come to you in a second, Slim. How did this link-up come about?
Well, actually, they drugged me into this lifestyle. I was getting ready for Demetrius Andrade and Benavidez. We didn't know when it was going to go down. I was just in the motion of it. The talk was there. And I went down to the gym, and all my nephews were in the gym, and I started working there. I originally went there to work with Saddam, but the boys were there, and I can't not work with all of them. I had to work with all of them. And I saw that they had a real fire and zest, and they want to learn how to fight. So I said, okay, let me train them, and one thing led to another, and here we go.
What was the first thing that struck out to you about his skill set?
That he wanted to be better than he was. Very important. I mean, he didn't have an attitude. He didn't have that ego like, oh, I know how to fight. First thing he said was, Uncle, I want to be a better fighter. And I said, I don't teach influencers. I teach fighters. I teach boxers. So if you want to be a boxer, we can work. You want to be an influencer that boxes, we can't work. So that's why we're here.
So let's jump to what do you feel, if you could pick out one thing that you've learned from Andre in the time that you had with him, what's that one thing that you take with you?
Bro, in the short amount of time we've been working since the beginning of the summer, he taught me so much. Like literally, like the thing about working with Andre, he's a perfectionist. Like every little flaw I do, he'll see it, and he'll call me out on it. He'll scream at me until I get it right. So he's been fixing me up so much. Like if you guys see me fight, I look like a sloppy fighter when I fight. But now if you guys see me now, I'm looking way more cleaner and technical, and I'm getting much smarter every single day I'm working with him. So I'm leveling up every single day, and I can't wait to see how I'm going to look 1 year down the line from now.
Have you been sparring with the professionals?
Of course, I've been sparring with the professionals, I've sparring with the high-level amateurs. And the crazy thing is, the guys I used to spar last year, they used to always get the best of me all the time. But I've been sparring this camp, I've been doing so well. Like, I've been surprising my partners. Like, yo, they tell me how much I've leveled up. They're so impressive how much I improved in a short amount of time. And I just can't wait to showcase what I'm going to do Saturday.
Andre, how has he been preparing in those spars? Has he been doing what you want from him in those spars too?
Everything comes with time. He's starting to really put it together. And I mean, I can only guess where we're going and how much better he's going to be because he's getting better every day. So my thing is, once again, this entire situation is a new thing to me. A lot of people see it as a joke. A lot of my peers, my boxing peers, they don't even think about anything like this. My thing is, I'm here because I want him to really be a better professional fighter. I don't care about the influence, and I don't care about any of that. My thing is to make sure he's the best fighter he can be so he can protect himself in the ring and he can be called a true professional.
Do you think he'll get there? There hasn't been an influencer just quite yet who's branched over into the professional side and become that professional fighter. You think he's got what it takes?
With more time, I think he can get there. The thing about Slim that you have to realize is he wants to be better. A lot of these guys here, I can really say, are just here because of what's going on. He wants to be better. And our environment is totally boxing. It's not, oh, I'm worried about this stuff. When you get in that gym, you're my child. When you're in my gym, you have to do what I want you to do, and that's become a better fighter.
You're up against top of a position in the scene in Salt Papi. A lot of people don't want to fight him. A lot of people don't want to fight you either. What's your scout report on Salt Papi?
On scout report, I studied him as a fighter. He's a dangerous counterpuncher. That's his strong trait. That's why he got all his wins by his counter straight left. But we've been working, man. I studied his game as a fighter. I studied myself. We're doing everything we got to do to make sure we get this win on Saturday. So we studied him. I know he's going to be looking for that counter left, but I'm gonna be ready for it.
Did you take a lot from his loss to Anthony Taylor?
Yeah, I took a lot from that because before, his other performances, you couldn't really see much. But with his loss against Andy Taylor, you see he's not a dude that really adapts. He got caught with the same punch over and over again. So I know he's gonna be he's in the best shape ever. He's gonna be the sharpest he's ever been. But I'm in the best shape ever, and I'm the sharpest I've ever been as well. And I'm a much smarter fighter IQ-wise. I feel like he's been focusing mostly on his body transformation. I've been focused mostly on my boxing skills.